And I also really enjoy being able to teach other people about OT.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Are you one of them, the therapists that get the newbies often?
Yeah, I have.
You
yeah.
have gotten, so it's like that's a thing. So I've only had one preceptor. I don't know what the correct way of saying it is, but I was a preceptor for one nurse, and I have to say it was the best thing and the hardest thing all in the same time.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about that a little because I think that's super interesting. I find that a lot of healthcare providers are really, really, really good teachers. I just feel like as a good healthcare provider, you've got to be a good teacher because it's what you're doing every day with your patients. So when you have another person follow you all day, it just comes a little bit natural.
Right.
What do you like about the teaching of other, new occupational therapists, and what don't you like about it?
I'll start with what I don't like. I don't like feeling like I'm kind of all over the place trying to teach them for example, if you're starting a new job, making sure they know everything about the new job and getting all the small details down, because then, if they're not doing it, you feel kind of responsible for it.
I hear that's the truth. That's the truth.
But what I like about it is that you get to brag about what you do to somebody else who's interested.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the truth. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
With a student, you get to show them how great OT is and how rewarding it is to work with people every day and see their progress. And then with a new employee, you get to show them how great your hospital is and coworkers and things like that.
Yeah, and it really is true. So for me, I just digging in a little deeper in what I don't like about being a preceptor is that it's okay. What I love about it is that they always asking me questions, and it's making me do my job. Like, I'm never a better nurse when compared to when I have someone with me, right? When I have a student that's learning from me, a new employee that's learning from me, I'm like, I am the best nurse ever. And it's, of course, right? It's just human nature, right? You want to teach them the right way. You want to show them the absolute right way. No cutting corners, no little tricks here and there. But what I don't like about it is I never know when to let them go, when to let them do all of it, when to let them do half of it, when I should stand there and watch them, when I should be in the next room and say, you do that and call me if you need help. Yeah. When do you get that? Because I feel like an occupational therapist, there's a lot of, there's a lot of place for injuries to happen. Like all day, what you do, there's a lot of injuries that could happen. Yeah. How do you know when to let your eggs, your little chicklings fly?
I think it's hard for all the different aspects. For example, with a patient, you kind of learn how they do things, and then you can see that they're getting better at this, and you start to back off. But I'm always worried about making them independent, because then, there's the risk that they could fall or something could go wrong. And I think, with a student and an employee, you kind of learn as you go, and it's a little bit different for everyone.
Of course it is.
But you kind of just, you can see them doing really well in this area, so then you move them on to the next area.